Kicks 99.
CMA Week, Nashville 2014, hanging out with Gretchen Wilson. How are you?
Good, you?
What does CMA Week mean?
Man, it means I get to get up in my own bed and everybody's come to my town to say hi. And I don't
Instead
have
of
to
you
get on
going
a
to
bus.
theirs.
Yes. No, it's a big week. It's fun to see all of the other artists as well, you know, and we're always out going in different directions all over the country or world. Whatever the case may be, but we don't get to see each other that often. So, you know, this week is a week where we run into each other several times, and it's just kind of nice to catch up.
Now, when folks say it's an honor just to be nominated, is that true? Seriously? I mean,
Yeah.
because the CMAs are, let's call it what it is, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. You know, I'm very proud of the awards that I've won and the ones I've been nominated for. I think it is an honor to be nominated. You stop and think about how somebody said to me in the beginning of my career, they said, "Do you know how much room there is in country music for female artists?" And I said to them, well, I hadn't really thought about it. And they put up a hand, and they had like 5 fingers up. And they said, well, there's about room for 5. So you have to be dedicated enough in this industry to knock one of those girls that's up there right now out of that place and take that place. So, I mean, that's hard. That's very hard, especially when you adore those artists that you're talking about knocking out of that space, when you respect and admire them. So when you can say that you have gotten to a point in this industry that you've been nominated in a spot like with people like that you admire and respect, yeah, it's of course it's amazing to be nominated.
Now, as a female artist, how do you feel when you look and that number is now 2?
Wow, yeah. See, that's kind of why I took some time off the road. I haven't had enough free time because I've been traveling and touring for 10 years straight. To really have the want to sit down and write a lot. Like I wrote almost everything on my first album.
Right.
And then with each album that came after that, I wrote a little less and a little less because I got busier and busier. But man, I'm really missing the like honky tonk traditional female country sound right now out there on the radio. So that's kind of what I'm writing. I'm writing a lot like I did for that first album, and I'm trying to have something new for next year.
I'm about ready to give you an amen after that. Now, looking at what's going on in country music now, it's changed a lot. But
it has.
You were doing a lot of what's being done now a couple years ago.
Yeah.
A little ahead of its time.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about country, you know, and that it's definitely gotten wider, you know. It's gotten wider and broader, and, you know, when I first came on the scene, when Music Mafia first started playing around down here, that's the reason why we couldn't get a deal anywhere, is because we didn't fit in. There was a real narrow place on the radio for country music at that moment, but that's what I was saying. It's gotten very broad, and that's very cool that there's enough room now for that pendulum to swing hard left and hard right. Sometimes it gets a little bit on the pop side, softer side of country, and then it'll, you know, somebody will come along and they'll hit that thing hard enough that it'll go all the way over the other side, and it'll be real, you know, traditional for a while.
And you talked about taking some time off, so new music, you working on something?
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to write some stuff just like that, like Homewrecker, you know, and like Redneck Woman and like Here for the Party, and not trying to recreate the first album, but that's just who I am as a songwriter. When I sit down, that's the kind of stuff I write, and so I think we're missing that sound in country music. Now, whether I sing them or somebody else sings them or whatever, I don't care. I just want to hear that sound.
Now, as we head into the holidays, looking back on this year, what do you have to be thankful for?
Wow, I have so much to be thankful for. Mostly my daughter. You know, you don't know real love until you have a child and until you're given that awesome opportunity and responsibility of bringing up a person in this world and teaching them all the rights from wrongs. And I think my lucky stars every day that I have her and that she's my buddy and my friend and my reason for everything.
Wonderful. Well, happy holidays to you, and enjoy your CMA week, and thank you for everything that Gretchen Wilson is.
I appreciate the time.
Thank you. Country Kicks 99 CMA week 2014. Miranda Lambert's here.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Excited?
I'm very excited.
CMA is a big night for you this year. Congrats on all the nominations.
Thank you.
And everything that goes with CMA.